All right. Well, next up in the label category is the mid-size label. This label put its shingle out about 6 years ago. They've done nothing but have success after success. They've brought acts to our stage in previous years. They've had all kinds of different things going on. I'm talking about, of course, Lofton Creek. This year, one of the reasons that they are getting this award was a partnership that they had with Big7, which brought them spins from the likes of Lance Miller and Mark Chestnut. I'd like to call Mike Porchetta up to the stage to accept this award. Here he is.
I'd like to bring my buddy Dickie Franco. Let's have a big hand for Richard Franco from Big7. If it wasn't for he and Dennis, we wouldn't have had this. And it's been a great relationship with he and Dennis. And I can't thank them enough for joining us with the Chestnut and the Lance Miller. And I got some other people I want to thank. Dickie, hold this. I got to get another copy of this for you to take home, too. And I want to thank my wife, who's been by my side, makes all this possible for me. Dickie and Dennis, of course. Chris Taylor, who's done a great job for me. Alan Young, Brad Taylor, my daughter Adele, Trent, Barbara Kelly, who's not here with us today. All the Music Row stations are helping us, and to all our great LCR artists. Dickie, what else we got to do, buddy? Hold on a second. You ready for the next 20 minutes? Here's the Richard Franco Show.
Can I get a yee-haw for Music Row? You know what? I hope you're using a narrow-angle lens when you shoot this one here. Thank you all at Music Row. Thanks, Mike Burchett. I told him when I grew up I wanted to be just like him. Next year, let's go after the big one, Mike. Thank you all.
This is the big one, I got to tell you. You guys are all great. Thank you so much. Thank you, David Ross.
All right, thank you very much, Lofton Creek, Mike, Rich. All right. Well, now I get to call up another member of the Music Row team. He's a really hard-working guy, and I think most of you already know who he is, especially the radio guys.
Hey, Franco.
Oh, hey, John.
Daily out there cleaning,
Thank you for cleaning up my mess. Come on.
all the spins across America to make sure that our chart is as accurate as it can be.
I got another copy
Ladies
of
and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. John Freeman.
Where's Jason? I saw Jason.
I want to get a picture with all of us, too.
Okay, well, let's get
Everybody rest easy.
I got a camera, too. Hold on.
No hearts will be broken. John, talk about ruining your timing. I'm sorry. But you know what? I just wanted to take a second to introduce all the music so hard on this show. I see Sarah right here. She's going to have a baby pretty soon, so let's give her a
We got to go back here and get a picture.
Okay.
Michelle Ross is in the back somewhere at the table. Susanna Ross, there's Michelle. Susanna
Where are
Ross.
they shooting it, Mike?
Christy
Get in the
King,
middle. Dickie, over here.
and our newest member, Peter Cronin. Alan Mayer, out here on our trusty photographer, and you've met Bob Orman already. So John, I'm sorry. Back to you again. John Freeman.
Thank you, David. Before I continue, I want to thank Adam and the gang at Cadillac Ranch for helping us make this possible. They've been fantastic, and make sure you take care of them today. All right, next we've got our small label breakout artist of the year. Now this artist is Rick Huckabee. He's one of the most buzzed about indie artists of 2008. Thanks to his songwriting skills.
Where you at, brother? Get in here. Hold the plaque.
And his energetic
Hold the plaque.
live shows.
Wait, there's my wife. Come here. My girlfriend. Get the picture. Take the picture.
Blacktop cracked the charts.
On the other side of this.
He reached an even wider audience when his song Muddy Water was taken to the top of the charts by Mr.
One more.
Chestnut.
Hit him. Go.
His new single, She Gets Me High, is impacting radio. Doing well. Give it up for Rick Huckabee.
Get your girl in here.
Hey, honey.
Take one with her.
I just want to say a quick thank you to Music Row Magazine, all the Music Row stations.
You know how to use it? Push it
Thank you
halfway
very much
down.
for playing this
Come here.
music,
Come
and
here.
have a great week. See y'all soon.
Get in here.
Get Trent on the other side.
About the small
Thank you, Mikey.
label of the year
Hey,
award.
Wednesday night, what's the plan?
Thanks to
I'll take what's up later on. They want to talk some pictures outside too, I think.
Oh yeah, you want to go do that interview outside right now while it's quiet? You want to go outside and have time right now?
It's our small label of the year. Better give it up for Cody McCarter.
Can I have my hands in my pocket? Is that okay? They're cold.
Who's going to ask questions?
You want me this way?
On this side.
Okay.
Who are we looking at, you?
You're gonna look at me again, yep. Okay. Tell me when you're rolling. Okay. Mike, we just want to get your last name and spelling just so it's on tape. So just,
Okay.
yeah.
Borchetta.
Okay. Can you tell me what this award means to you guys today?
Well, be hooked up with Dickie and Dennis means a lot because last year I asked them to hook up with me with Mark Chestnut, and them coming in gave us the energy and had a good team behind us, helped get all the airplay we got on Mark Chestnut. We had some #1 records on New Music Weekly and top 10 with Music Row. And did we go #1 on Music Row? I don't think we did. We were pretty
Top
close.
20,
Top 20.
5 times, I think.
Yeah, and with Lance Miller, they came to me, asked me to help them on Lance Miller. We joined up on that, and because of my relationship with Tim McGraw and all that group, and so it worked out great. And
why did you decide to hook up with them? What was it that made you want to be with them?
I think I was drunk. No,
my good looks.
No. No, I met Dickie a couple years ago, about 3 years ago in LA at the New Music Weekly Awards when I won the award for top label. And we sort of cut up a little bit, and we sort of bonded, hit off pretty good. And then he came down the following year, and we started talking, throwing some possible joint ventures around, and last year it came to fruition, and it's been really great.
And where do you guys go from here? What is your next plan after?
Hold on one second. There's a couple other acts I want to go over and talk to Dickie about and Dennis about, and I found a boy in California I'm interested in, and then we want to try to take Lance Miller where he belongs, where he should be. Lance is a hard-working act, and he's going to be working again with Tim McGraw, and I'm trying to help fill in some holes that they haven't filled in. And Dickie's got all the secondaries under control. I mean, he really does a great job with the secondary stations, and now he's working his way into the bigger stations, and he's a lovable guy. So he's a fun guy to work with, and it's like a marriage with us. I mean, any given day we fight, the other day we make up and kiss and make up and go upward and onward. And,
Wait a minute, hold it. I don't know about the kiss and make up.
Well, over the phone.
Over the phone, that's okay.
What about Dennis's involvement in this? What has his involvement been in your relationship with him?
It's been really good. I'm probably one of the few people outside of Dickie that gets to talk to Dennis, and Dennis is very laid back. He's one of the few people I know that's made some money and learned how to save it, put it in the right places. And I have friends, actually a friend of my wife's, ex-wife's, won the lottery in West Virginia, and he went off the deep end. You know, so many people get a lot of money, don't know what to do with it. But Dennis has been able to make some money and put it in the right places and hasn't gone crazy. It's nice to see. So, and he's been just a pleasant, laid-back human being. And if he was right here walking down the street, you'd think just another regular guy. He's not pretentious, just a good guy. He really is.
I'm going to ask you basically the same thing we did about Dennis a few minutes ago. We just talk about him as a regular guy, and you know. Tell me how you got involved with Dennis, and what is your relationship with him?
I met Dennis originally in California. He and Dickie at one of the other award shows where we had won the award for Top Artist of the Year. And then we hooked up again in Nashville, just talked about possibly doing some joint ventures with Lofton Creek. And after another few months of talking, we decided to hook up with the Mark Chestnut. And he invested in Chestnut, and then we invested in the Lance Miller project. And both projects were very successful for us.
What kind of guy is he?
If you saw him walking down the street, you'd want to say, "Can I buy you a hamburger?" My name?
No, just say Dennis. If you saw Dennis walking down the street.
If you saw Dennis walking down the street right here, you just say, "God, what a regular guy." He's just down to earth. He's pleasant, very soft-spoken, just a nice human being. And he's one of these people that's he cares about people, you know. And what do you do? I mean, how do you talk about a guy that is just pleasant, nice, good guy?
How do you think he's handled winning the lottery?
It's been incredible. It hasn't gone to his head. He's very philanthropic, I guess the word is. I cannot pronounce it. Philanthropic. Say the word. Give me the word.
Philanthropic.
Philanthropic.
If we can do that one more time.
Yeah. Hold on one second. Hold on.
So you get the big jobs, right? That's what I did.
Hey, when I grow up, I want him in the first coat too.
Tell me how you think that he's handled his money and his winning the lottery.
It's been really nice. I mean, Dennis it's not gone to